is Yasser. I'm a senior lecturer in pharmacy practice and a specialist antimicrobial pharmacist. Today I'm going to be answering a common question that people have once they qualify as a pharmacist. And I thought it's perfect time now because everyone's just received their results for the June assessment for the GPHC registration exam. So let's focus on working as a locum community pharmacist, and I want to speak about 5 benefits of working as a locum community pharmacist. I also want to make a video about some of the limitations of working as a locum pharmacist down the line. Let's start with point number 1, and this is the fact that you get to experience working for different pharmacy chains. So this is a great opportunity to work in different pharmacies, work for different pharmacy chains such as Boots, Lloyd's Pharmacy, World Pharmacy, and you can have an understanding of how they work, their staffing levels, and just the general work environment. This means that you don't have to commit to something earlier in the year or as soon as you qualify, and it gives you time to evaluate your options and see if there's any particular pharmacy chains that you enjoy working for more than others. The second point is the fact that you have absolute flexibility when you're working as a locum pharmacist. So you can decide when you want to have days off, and I'll speak about the salary later on because there are some benefits with the salary and flexibility. So focusing on flexibility, you can decide when you want to work, where you want to work, and you can tailor a monthly plan that works with your lifestyle. It's very rare for you to work within a profession where you can decide which days you want to work. You can take weekdays off if you prefer, you can take weekends off if you prefer, you can work in the evening if that's something that suits your lifestyle a lot better. The third point is the fact that you can develop your skill set. You don't have to work for one community pharmacy where you're used to the services within that community pharmacy. You can work for other community pharmacies that have different services, that offer different services. When I was completing my foundation training year in community pharmacy, the community pharmacy that I worked for didn't actually dispense methadone, so it didn't provide a methadone service. I had no experience of how to dispense methadone and the expectations when you're dispensing methadone. Locum gave me the opportunity to develop my skills for dispensing methadone and the legal requirements for dispensing methadone, and it gave me that experience. So these are experiences that you may not have when you're confined to one pharmacy. Point number 4 is the fact that you can travel all over the country. You can decide where you want to work. So for example, I went for a holiday in Dorset, and I wanted to see if there's any opportunities for me to locum there, just to check it out. And I just saw in my email inbox that I had several opportunities to work in Dorset, literally 2 miles away from the hotel that I was staying at. So I was just thinking about the fact that if I wanted to, I could actually work there and use it as holiday time at the same time. So that way you're generating an income. You could probably work for half of that stay away and then enjoy the rest on the beach. So you can work wherever you want in the country, and you can decide to travel wherever you want. One of the benefits of traveling far and wide is the fact that generally the rates are much higher than if you were working in a busy city like Nottingham, London, Coventry, and the rest. The 5th and final point is the fact that you generally would earn more money, you'd earn a higher rate if you're a locum pharmacist compared to being a fixed salaried member of staff. And this is a great benefit because of the fact that if you were to take a day off, you would not be paid for that day because you're self-employed. So this is where you can calculate how many days you would need to work to provide an equivalent salary for someone who is working full-time. And by calculating that, you can see how many days you can afford to take off every month, and you can use those days off to create a better work-life balance. Hopefully you found this video useful. This video is sponsored by Locate a Locum. Locate a Locum is an easy-to-use app where you can book locum shifts in a matter of seconds. They work with thousands of locum pharmacists around the country. They work with thousands of healthcare organizations across the country. It allows you to easily find shifts that you want to work in different areas. It allows you to negotiate your rate for working that locum shift, and you can also keep a set diary of all of your locum shifts within the app. So I'll drop a link in the comment section below. If you work your first shift using my link, you'll receive £40 for working your first shift. I hope you found this video useful. If you did find it useful, please subscribe and like the video. I've got loads of links in the description box below so you can check out my other social media channels. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.